So you probably remember that video I posted about 2 weeks ago about how my PlayStation 5 has died. Look at Tobey Maguire's face. That's how I felt when it died. Trust me. It was pretty awful, but I had to keep my cool, my calm, because, you know, I knew this could happen. I managed to get in touch with Sony. They were like, hey, we're going to send you a repair box. Stuff your PlayStation 5 in the repair box, send it to us, and we'll get your PlayStation 5 back. So, guess what? I did that. I said goodbye to my PlayStation 5, put it in the repair box, went to FedEx, and my PlayStation 5 was on its own adventure from there on. And guess what? I received my PlayStation 5 very shortly after that. I think, I'm going to take a guess, like a week. I thought it would be much longer than that. But yeah, my PlayStation 5 is back. I've been playing both Spider-Man, which you can see here, and of course, Demon's Souls, and loving my experience with the PlayStation 5. But during this whole fiasco with the PlayStation 5, I also experienced what I call the next-gen nightmare. That's what I'm going to dub it. I'm going to describe that in just a moment. But hey everyone, what's happening? How's it going? Overworld Games here. Hope you're doing good. The Cyberpunk 2077 coverage will be continuing, no doubt, but I wanted to give you a proper update as to what's going on with my PlayStation 5 experience. So the good news is my baby is back. My PlayStation 5 is here and I'm really enjoying it. I'm absolutely loving it. I can't tell you how much I love this Demon's Souls so much. But get this, so my PlayStation 5 breaks down and I'm like, don't panic, Robbie. At least you have your next-gen PC. So, I wake up one morning, I go to turn on my PC. It refuses to turn on. There's a flashing red light on the motherboard. I cannot believe it. This PC is ready to go for, of course, Cyberpunk, for everything I need in the future, but especially Cyberpunk. You guys know I'm all about Cyberpunk 2077, and this was my go-to gaming rig for Cyberpunk 2077. So now I'm like, oh my god, what am I going to do? I'm down my PlayStation 5. I'm down my PC. At least I have my Xbox Series X. Now I immediately enacted the plan. I was like, okay, I got to get this PC repaired. So I called the PC repair shop and sent it over there to them. I was crossing my fingers that it was not the motherboard, because that would be a pricey, you know, cost, of course, I guess you would say. And thankfully, it ended up being corrupted RAM, and then they quickly switched out the RAM. I actually had to buy RAM for them. That took that was a whole other process. Then I went to the store, dropped it off. They installed it for me, and then, of course, the PC was fixed so far. Cross your fingers. You know, the PC's running really smooth. It's ready for Cyberpunk 2077. I've gotten my PlayStation 5 back, so that's good news. But, you know, during this process, you know, I was down my PS5, my PC, and then I did have my Xbox Series X. So I was like, okay, I have my Xbox Series X. I do want to do some streaming. And I at that time, although I was out my PC, I did have my backup PC. So I was able to still get Cyberpunk 2077 videos out to you all. So I managed to do that somehow. But anyway, I streamed using my Xbox Series X, and I was like, yeah, I want to try the new Call of Duty. That's what I primarily want to do on the Xbox Series X, because, you know, for me, Xbox and Call of Duty go hand in hand. And I did want to try this new Cold War game, of course. I kid you not, I'm not joking. During my streams, Call of Duty was causing the Xbox Series X to completely go into a hard shutdown. It would lock up, and then the entire console would shut down every 15 to 20 minutes. At first, I didn't even know it was Call of Duty doing it. I thought it was just my Xbox Series X failing. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. This is not happening. Am I cursed, or what is going on? I was about to lose it at that point. I was keeping calm during a lot of it, because I've been through some stuff in my life, like way more serious than this. And that has taught me a lot of patience, but I was seriously losing my patience at that point. So I found out that it was a version of Call of Duty that somehow got accidentally downloaded. I switched to the Xbox Series S, X, whatever version. It still causes some hard lockups. Like, I kid you not. I do not know what is up with Call of Duty on Xbox Series X, at least for me, okay? And I've heard other people deal with that problem. But anyway, when I got my PlayStation 5 back, I was like, hey, I'm going to rotate to Call of Duty on PlayStation 5, and my PlayStation and my, you know, third-party games are going to be on PlayStation 5. I guess from here on out, because I can't destroy my Xbox Series X. I want that ready to go for Halo Infinite and Fable, of course. But yeah, thankfully, Call of Duty runs really well on PlayStation 5. Demon's Souls, of course, I got hands-on time with the brand new Spider-Man Miles Morales, which is absolutely gorgeous. It is, I don't even know how they're making these games sometimes. It is incredible. It's truly like they are merging the gaming industry with the movie industry. And so far, my experience with the PlayStation 5 has been super smooth, despite, of course, it breaking completely on me. Despite that, the gaming experience has been absolutely incredible. It runs really smooth with the menus, and I am so impressed, of course, with, in particular, for me, it's Demon's Souls. I played this game when it first was out, when it wasn't even known, you know. I was like, man, this game sounds super intriguing. Like, what is this game? You didn't hear about it. Like, during that time, there was no marketing. The Souls franchise really came about by word of mouth just because it became so popular in the, you know, gaming community. And, you know, I was one of the first waves that really enjoyed the game when it was kind of unknown. So this game has a very special place in my heart, and to see it remastered and reworked in this form and being so beautiful, my jaw drops even looking at this footage right now. It is just amazing, and I cannot wait to see what they do in the future with these next-gen consoles. This is just the beginning. Like, this is just the first wave of next-gen games. Can you imagine what they're going to be doing in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years down the road? It's going to be absolutely incredible, and I cannot freaking wait. You guys probably heard the news also that Oscar Isaac is going to be Snake from Metal Gear. It's showing how much influence is happening with the gaming industry. It's even impacting movies. And of course, I'm referencing Oscar Isaac. He's going to be Snake in the Metal Gear Solid movie, by the way. No confirmation if he's going to actually be the face of games in the future. Let me know if that's something you would like to see. I think that would be probably super expensive, but maybe Oscar Isaac is down for that sort of thing. But I'm going to guess that's going to be super expensive. But I'm happy now. I'm so glad that this whole experience is over with my PlayStation 5 being broken, my PC being broken. You know, my PC is a lot more pricey than the PlayStation 5, of course. And you know, a lot of this is business expenses since I do YouTube and stuff, but it still hurt. Like, I was like, I can't even imagine what's wrong with my PC. It was rough because this PC is fairly new, and to have something break on it already was quite a bummer. But I guess it's common to have RAM go bad like that. But yeah, I did want to go over some of the comments about my video I did a while ago. You know, the video about my PlayStation 5 dying. Look at Tobey Maguire's face. That's how I felt, I'm telling you. But yeah, you guys were super supportive about it. So thank you so much, seriously. Just to have your kind words was, I mean, it meant the world to me. I'm serious. So first top comment was from Sparks, who says, this is why we don't buy day one. Sorry for your loss, man. Yeah. I knew it was a risk going in purchasing a next-gen console day one because of my history with the Xbox 360. But I was like, you know, if something happens, I'll just get it repaired. And yeah, it was stressful because of the combination with the PC and the problems I was having with the Xbox Series X. That did not help at all. I'm telling you what, if it was just the PlayStation 5, that would have been honestly a lot better for the stress management. But also, Raymond Wood says this, that really sucks, dude. Sony not having a 24-hour service knowing that their systems are failing across the globe makes me think they really don't care that much. Smack my head. Yeah, they were overwhelmed. I still think they need a 24-hour support system during a launch of their console. They need something like that, especially set up around Christmas time for sure. But I am going to say kudos to Sony for getting me my console back so quickly. I honestly don't think they repaired my broken PlayStation 5. I think they just gave me a new one and called it a day. That's what I think what happened, because they got it back to me so freaking fast. Alright, Adam says this. Acclimated to the temperature of your house. LOL, my brain is hurting right now. You didn't just get a fish from the pet store. It's a piece of consumer electronics. Yeah, so in my initial PlayStation 5 video, I said how I even unpacked my PlayStation 5 and, you know, set it in the room and allowed it to acclimate to the temperature of the room. So I live in Arizona where the temperatures can get crazy. Sometimes they're crazy hot. That's kind of my thinking, you know, it's just something more common in this area, because when stuff gets shipped to you, it can be super hot. I'm telling you what, you gotta give your electronics time to cool off from that shipping period. Nick says this is why I wait until they stop releasing current gen games before I purchase a new console. Usually by then, they have most of their problems sorted out of the newest versions. Yep, that's actually true, so I'll be your beta tester. Then we have Ranson 2001 who says the thing with them repairing it is not fair. The console broke on the start. That is the case of replacement immediately from the store you bought it. It was a new product, factory defect. In EU, there's a law that they have to replace the broken product immediately. I think that's what they basically did. Honestly, that's the update. I think they gave me a whole new PlayStation 5 because, yeah, there's this like little sill at the bottom of the PlayStation 5 for the stand. I remember I didn't include that in my in the repair box. You know, the version of the PS5 I put in, it did not have that little sill on it. But this, the PS5 I got back, had that sill on it, which is telling me, hey, I think this was a new PlayStation 5. Like, they just plopped one in a box and like, here you go, it's fixed. They're probably taking like the other PlayStation 5 that I actually gave them. This is my theory, just hear me out. They're probably going to really go in depth and figure out what is wrong with these PlayStation 5s. Knowing Sony, I think that's probably what they're going to do. They don't want a repeat of this at all in the future. They want to stay competitive, and Sony, they make some really good stuff. Obviously, a lot of their first-party dev teams are freaking amazing. I mean, obviously, from what you're seeing here. But there you have it. There's the update about my whole, I call it the next-gen nightmare. I will definitely remember this. It was pretty stressful, I'm not gonna lie. And I had to keep my cool and keep the content rolling out for you guys, the Cyberpunk 2077 video. So yeah, I'm ready to go for some Cyberpunk 2077. Hell yes, I cannot freaking wait. Man, we are so close for this game to release. Finally, after all these years. And I know some people have their hands on the game already. I'm not jealous at all. But I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be playing on launch day. But thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for the love and support. Of course, during the whole PS5 fiasco. I really did appreciate it. I hope you guys are doing good. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.